What's up, guys? Welcome back to Gonzo Outdoors. We're finally in the woods for the afternoon hunt today. It's October 19th. I got my boy Steve-O behind the camera for me this evening. And this is our first full hunt of the season. We've lost a bunch of land. We've had to move stands to the new piece that we have, and I'm actually really excited about it. We're sitting on a little transition area where it goes from a oak bottom to pine trees. It's a beautiful place we're sitting in right now. Hopefully we can get some action here soon. So you guys stay tuned. Hopefully we're going to see some deer this evening. We're on edge right now. We finally just saw our first 2 deer of the year. I couldn't really make it out, but it looked like a doe and a fawn. Probably about 60 yards behind this thicket. We've been hearing squirrels all afternoon, and I looked at Steven and I said, "That's not a squirrel, it sounds like footsteps." And we look over there and there's 2 doe that pass, so happens to be a pretty good spot. We actually had a deer blowing probably about 250 yards out in front of us. Our wind's good, so I don't think that she smelled us. She definitely didn't see us, so hopefully it didn't mess up the entire afternoon for the hunt, but we got about 45 minutes left. It was a cloudy day, so it's getting dark quick, so we're gonna stay locked in, and if there's any action, hopefully we can catch it on camera. Be ready. What's up, guys? We're in the woods this morning, back in our spot we were at last night. Heard a buck rubbing, probably about 100 yards from us. We hit him with a little grunt call. David did. Kind of got quiet after, but hopefully we'll keep seeing some action this morning, and hopefully be able to kill something later on. So far, since we heard that buck this morning, I haven't had much action, but just saw a pretty cool hawk fly down and catch a squirrel. So we're probably going to sit in here for about another hour or so, and then head out, but then be back later on this afternoon. That's right. Somebody found something.
Opening day of rifle season.
So we're back in the stand for the afternoon hunt. We just had a lot of rain push through. I'm still on the camera. Steve-O's got the bow in hand. And we got a lot of scrapes on this little old logging path that runs right by our stand. So we're hoping maybe a buck will come through and try to freshen that up. We actually have a front coming through. It's a cold front, but it's bringing rain with it. And we're going to try and hope that something comes through before this comes. It's going to be thunderstorms in about an hour. It's 5:15 right now. Yesterday we stayed in the stand till, almost 8 o'clock. So hopefully we can get it done quick, or this rain kind of pushes off. So should be a really good night. It's about 6:40. I've had to put the camera away like once or twice because the rain started coming down, and finally, went away, and it looks perfect out here right now. So we got about 40 minutes left, and Obviously they're moving because we just heard a shot, but hopefully they'll move out of this bottom towards us. The wind's died down. It looks perfect. Tomorrow morning's looking promising. The temperatures are dropping a lot tonight. It's gonna be like a 20-degree difference from this morning to tomorrow morning. So hopefully they'll get on their feet and we can actually get some footage of some deer moving. What's going on, guys? In the stand for the final morning of our weekend hunting trip. It's about 51 degrees this morning, so it's a pretty drastic temperature drop from yesterday morning. I'd say yesterday morning was around 70, so we got about 20 degrees drop in temperature. We're still in the same stand. We saw deer the first afternoon, but got skunked yesterday. We definitely thought we'd see something yesterday evening, but it just didn't work out. But it's a pretty morning, it's quiet, so we're gonna settle down and hopefully we can get some action here soon. Literally, as we were closing out that interview, the only downside about this camera is when you turn it off and turn it on, the camera lens makes a clicking sound when the shutter opens and closes. And as soon as we were closing that interview, the camera shut off and a little spike was probably 30 yards behind us, heard that sound and spooked. He didn't blow, he never saw us, he just heard that sound. But that's a good sign, we're learning stuff now, we know that they're gonna use that. So we need to make sure we keep our eyes peeled back behind us as well. And they're moving, so that's always good too.
Well guys, that's gonna wrap it up for our weekend down here in South Georgia. We saw 2 deer today. We had that little spike come out from behind us, kind of spooked from the camera. And then about 15 minutes after that, we saw a doe on that same trail where we saw those does on Friday night. I swear we're seeing deer. I know we're not getting them on camera, but overall we learned a lot about this spot. We're not going to be able to hunt next weekend down here. We're going to try maybe up in North Georgia, but we should be back down here the first weekend of November. By then, they should be rutting a little bit. So you guys stay tuned here with Gonzo Outdoors. The first 3 days of hunting are in the books. Hopefully soon we can get one on the ground.